Hello my dear YouTube friends, and welcome to one of my new videos. Today I'm going to be showing you how to find an EVAP leak on this Suzuki Aereo 2006. Keep in mind that this can work on most cars. So the way you do it, the way I'm doing it, because I don't have a smoke machine, okay, I connected a hose with, I just put some duct tape here. This hose right here, this line is the one that goes to the EVAP canister. Okay, this is for the fumes. It goes to the EVAP canister. And the thing is, this car, I fixed the fuel pump a while ago, and I uploaded a video of that fix. And I started having codes for a small EVAP leak. So I was expecting that maybe I didn't put the fuel pump right and I was having a leak through the pump, but I wanted to find out. And the way I did it, I connected this is just a garden hose, okay? It's going all the way. I lifted the car up, I put a few jacks. I actually put 3, so I put 1, 2 on the side and 1 in the middle. Right now I took it out, but I started blowing through this, okay, and then I would hear a sound coming from here. That this area, guys, this area is where this charcoal, sorry about the mess, but this is where the charcoal canister is, okay? And that line was going through here, okay? This is the line that went through to the charcoal canister, okay? When you blow air through here, okay, this valve is supposed to be closed when there's no power. Yeah, this is, you have a solenoid here. That this solenoid, the job is to remove the air, the pressure from the tank. So this would open and it would release air, and then when the car is off, it would close. Okay, right now it's not powered, so it should be closed. One test you can do. The most obvious sign is going to be loose charcoal inside this canister. So if you move it, you will hear a rattle noise inside. So yeah, you have loose charcoal pieces inside this. The second thing that you guys will notice, because there's a leak, that leak is going to be from the solenoid not shutting how it should, okay? So if you guys blow through this, I'm going to blow right now. Air will go right through. It shouldn't happen. You shouldn't have any air going in there. And then when you do this, you will also smell like fuel smell. So that means there's some fuel inside, and there shouldn't be. Obviously you guys cannot smell the fuel smell here, but it smells like fuel when you blow in this on this hole. I'm gonna blow again. Let's see if you guys can hear. Yeah, this should have pressure. You guys shouldn't be able to blow through this one that goes to the solenoid here and it lets the gases open. This should be closed. So this guys is staying open, so we have an issue here. I am gonna open this up right now. I'm gonna take this motor out and see if we can find the issue. There's also a power line here, so we can test this, guys. We can actually grab our 12 volts. We can grab power from the battery. We just have to find the right pins, which I'm gonna find them right now, and I will let you know which ones are the pins that you can do a test on. I do want to remove this right now, so I'm gonna use I have 1, 2, they're number 10s, and then I don't see another one, but yeah, I'm gonna remove this right now, so we'll see what we can find. Okay, so we have one over there, and now we can remove this plastic. Okay, there's a screw in there. Okay, we're gonna leave it there, and then just remove this. Super easy. I really don't want to buy a new one of these. If we can fix this, even better. There's one more down there. Okay, so now we should be able to pull this out. Let's see. Okay, my friends, so this is the solenoid here, and now I can really blow through this, like, and then yeah, it's leaking 100%, and this shouldn't be leaking like this. This will make your small leak engine code to come up after 2 or 3 days. So this is bad. We have to change this. I don't know, I don't think we can fix this. Maybe it's dry inside. I don't know. I'm gonna try to put some oil, try to fix this, but I'm gonna also order one of these on Amazon. This shouldn't be expensive. It should be like 20 bucks, and we'll see how it goes. All right, my friends, so I just came back from the auto parts store, and this was $260 for this piece of plastic, guys. So I just went ahead and ordered it online, and I will get it in the next 5 days. I'm in Hawaii, so it takes a little longer, and then I'll install it. But basically I wanted to show you how to find the leak. If you have an EVAP leak, most likely will be this. It might be different in your car. You might have to go and look somewhere else. Sometimes this won't be in the passenger side, it could be on the driver's side. So, but that's how I found the leak. I blew into the hose. I heard some noise coming from this. It was this, and yeah, this thing is not holding air. The diaphragm inside, it's broken. So when the diaphragm is broken, this thing is they weld this, they micro weld this. You can't really fix this and just change the diaphragm. You have to buy one of these new. And I hope this video is helpful for all of you guys, and please share this video, comment, and give me a like, and subscribe to my channel. This will help me push my videos more, and more people can fix their issues. You guys are helping as well. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video.